My childhood friend, the strictly professional Anna, became a university professor. That night, I sent her my graduate thesis. I was exhausted and fired off a quick text. Wifey, give this a harsh review. Anna did not reply for a long time. It was not until the weekend that she called me over to her apartment to tutor me in person. When we finished, she spoke softly. Call me professor by day, wifey by night. She practically had her arms wrapped around my body. Her breath brushed against the back of my ear, and I instantly turned to stone. Wait a minute. The word I meant to type was professor. She opened her phone and showed me the screen. My entire world collapsed. After Anna returned from studying abroad, she became a philosophy professor at our university. We grew up together. Her bedroom window was so close to mine I could reach out and touch it. When we were kids, she was my absolute best friend, and I ran over to her house every other day. Once Anna left the country, we barely kept in touch. Hearing she was back made me secretly thrilled, though I felt a strange, nervous energy. In the middle of the night, I sent her my master's thesis and jokingly texted her to give it a harsh review. I waited for a reply, but eventually drifted off to sleep. I was used to it. Getting a text back from her usually took a lifetime anyway. Walking across campus the next day, Chloe tugged at my sleeve. Hey Noah, have you seen the new Professor Anna? She is young and gorgeous. She is in the philosophy department and teaching undergrads right now. I mean, she is barely older than us, and she is already a professor. Hearing Anna's name made my heart race. I took a bite of my ice cream and tried to play it cool. I have seen her. She is all right. Chloe instantly got fired up. Just all right? She is absolutely stunning. Her classes were completely waitlisted the second registration opened. Is it really that crazy? She immediately pulled up the university Reddit page to show me. Look at this. I am not exaggerating. The campus subreddit was usually dead. Only a few people ever posted, probably because everyone was numb to the usual college drama. But Anna's arrival seemed to inject fresh energy into the school. The top trending post was about the new philosophy professor. Are we really eating this good in the humanities department? The post included a few photos of her standing at the podium in a white dress and gold-rimmed glasses. Her entire vibe was strictly professional, yet incredibly elegant. The post was heavily upvoted, and the comments were flooding in. She is so gorgeous. I have not seen a top-tier beauty like this in forever. My urge to attend class is terrifyingly strong right now. I am just passionate about academics, nothing else. I go to the college across town and came here just to look. You cannot hate on this. She is genuinely beautiful. I am basically Sydney Sweeney, and I support this professor. God really has favorites. I was supposed to look like this in this life. Let me look like her in the next life. Okay. Holy crap, where's the baseline? Where are the morals? And more importantly, where's her iMessage contact? Chloe patted my shoulder. Too bad we do not have that kind of luck. We were waiting at the bus stop when a familiar female voice drifted over. I instinctively turned my head. Anna was standing right next to us with her bag slung over her shoulder. When did she get there? I looked at her in shock. Realizing Chloe was still standing there, I quickly corrected myself and called her professor. Chloe was too busy staring at Anna like a total fangirl to notice my reaction. It took her a second to snap out of it. Wait, you two know each other? I scratched my head and laughed. Yeah, we know each other. Anna smiled. Are we not that close? I locked eyes with her and could not help but laugh. Our telepathy was definitely failing. Back in the day, we never lost a single game of Pictionary. I studied her face for a moment. She was definitely more beautiful than before, and her aura was much more mature. Chloe squinted at us for a good while before lowering her voice to whisper to me. Noah, you have this kind of connection, and you did not tell me? You are insane, bro. Anna looked confused, but asked in a completely serious tone. It is fine. I coughed awkwardly, wishing I could dig a hole and bury myself on the spot. Never mind. Our bus is here. We have to go. I grabbed Chloe and rushed onto the bus. Just as I stepped up, Anna called out to me. I quickly turned around. She smiled, her eyes curving beautifully. Come to my place this weekend. I will give you that harsh review. I nodded. My cheeks instantly burned, and the sheer embarrassment melted into my bloodstream, rushing to every limb. Chloe pulled me to the seat next to her and held up her phone to show me a photo. I just secretly snapped a picture of you two. Looks good, right? The photo captured the exact moment I turned around and she was smiling at me. It looked like it had a nostalgic coming-of-age movie filter slapped over it. Look at you. Your face is as red as a tomato. I covered my face and argued back. No, it is not. It is just really hot outside. Chloe locked her phone and shoved it in her pocket. I will just delete these photos then. Wait, do not delete them. Send them to me. Do not overthink it. I just think you captured a really great cinematic vibe. Your photography skills are amazing. A barrage of compliments left Chloe feeling dizzy with pride. She sent the photo to me. I stared at it for a long time and then hit save. The dimensions were perfect for a wallpaper. I decided to secretly use it for a few days. Anna became the biggest celebrity on campus overnight. Her classroom was always packed to the brim. People were even crowding outside the door just to listen. Just like everyone said, it was not about thirst, it was about a passion for learning. Chloe dragged me out early to secure a spot. I'm telling you, we are getting front row seats an hour early. The sun is brutal at noon, but I do not care. I will sit there and bake. I will bake for 180 days straight. I roll my eyes. Who do you think you are? A walking solar panel. Anna was teaching a general elective this semester called The Aesthetics of Love. The university had never offered a course specifically about love before, so naturally, a ton of students were interested. A lot of grad students heard about it and showed up just for the entertainment value. Chloe, for instance, was incredibly smug. We might have sacrificed our lunch break, but we secured the front row. By the time class started, students had filed into the lecture hall, and the hallway outside was completely jammed. Anna walked in wearing a white dress and carrying her bag. Seeing the massive crowd, she pushed up her glasses. So many people. It seems everyone has high hopes for love. She scanned the room, her eyes locking onto mine for a few seconds. Anna was genuinely captivating when she taught. She was articulate, gentle, and funny. Our class is a bit unique. If anyone manages to get into a relationship, I will give you extra credit. Her class allowed for plenty of interaction between the students and the professor. During the open QA, a student stood up and asked a question. Professor, how many boyfriends have you had? Do you have someone you like right now? The crowd erupted into gossipy whispers, everyone eagerly waiting for her answer. Just a moment ago, she was seriously discussing romantic poetry, but now her ears turned bright red. She looked away and smiled. To be honest with you all, I have never been in a relationship. The entire room was in shock, myself included. Professor Anna had never dated anyone? How is that even possible? Honestly, with her looks and personality, she could have anyone she wanted. How could she have never dated? Do you guys believe that? Or do you believe I am Batman? Professor, are you just a hopeless romantic? Chloe leaned into my ear and whispered, Is that true? I had no idea. I assumed she had dated plenty of guys while studying abroad. But Anna was not the type to lie. It had to be the truth. Before the crowd could calm down, Anna slowly added another sentence. But I do have someone I like. That sentence exploded in my brain alongside the deafening cheers of the students. Hearing her say that brought a wave of bitterness to my chest. She had been abroad for so long. Of course, she had a guy she liked. The bell rang right on time, and I walked out of the classroom. The summer cicadas stopped chirping, and the autumn leaves seemed to fall early. Lately, I would occasionally bump into Anna at the campus dining hall. We had a silent agreement to always get the extra spicy ramen. I sat across from her, both of us eating quietly. Whenever the spice made us tilt our heads back, we would lock eyes. Anna casually asked a question. Why did you stop coming to my class? I kept my head down and muttered. You are not missing one, listener. Besides, I was only auditing anyway. Anna just said, oh, and did not push it. A flash of disappointment seemed to cross her eyes. It was then that I vaguely noticed the surrounding students looking our way and whispering to each other. That was when I accidentally spotted a small charm on her backpack. It was the vintage Pikachu keychain I gave her years ago. It still looked brand new. It was the only birthday present my broke younger self could afford back then. I asked in surprise, how do you still have that? Anna tilted her head and replied naturally. You gave it to me. Of course I kept it. Those words floated out of her mouth so effortlessly, but they made my heart race uncontrollably. Before I could even process it, I heard the guys at the next table whispering excitedly. Is that the guy Professor Anna was talking about? Their vibe is so cute. I'm shipping them so hard. I am too full of butterflies to even finish my food. It seemed the campus Reddit was about to get an update. Their conversation left me completely confused. What guy? What Reddit post? Anna waved her fingers in front of my face. Spacing out? Your face is red. I pressed the back of my hand against my cheek. It was burning up. I made up an excuse and immediately bolted back to my apartment. Before I could even catch my breath, I opened the campus Reddit. Sure enough, the viral thread about Anna had been updated. Professor Anna said in class that the guy she likes is 3 years younger and still in school. He must be a grad student. My heart is broken. Someone replied below. Did you guys not notice the keychain on her bag? He probably gave it to her. I saw her eating with a guy at the dining hall today. Do you think he might be your childhood friend or something? Your imagination is running wild. Stop writing fanfiction here. Okay. Did Anna actually say that in class later? I suddenly remembered the question she asked me in the dining hall, and my face heated up again. A very dangerous thought began to form in my mind. That weekend, I went to Anna's place as promised. At that moment, I had not noticed anything was wrong. A message from Anna popped up on my screen. Come over. Hurry up. I have been waiting for an hour. After changing my clothes, I grabbed my laptop bag and sprinted next door. Before I could even ring the doorbell, Anna was already waiting at the door. Probably because it was the weekend, she was not dressed as formally. She was wearing a loose white t-shirt. She looked like a normal person, completely different from her usual professor aesthetic. She looked incredibly youthful. I stopped in my tracks and smiled. Professor Anna, I am here. Anna leaned against the door frame and raised an amused eyebrow. Why are you still calling me professor in private? She was still not satisfied. Calling her professor was respectful enough. I gripped my backpack straps, kept my head down, and asked, Do you not like it? Anna nodded, giving me an unreadable look. Then she spoke slowly. I prefer the way you call me on my message the other night. Did I not tell you to call me professor by day? While I was still confused, Anna opened the door and invited me in. Anna's apartment was clean and minimalist, decorated in black, white, and gray tones. In the entryway, a framed photo caught my eye. It was a picture of us from when we were kids. I picked it up and brushed my fingers over it. I remember I used to love calling you my big sister back then. I do not even have any childhood photos left. The two people in the photo looked so close. She was riding piggyback on me, pulling my ear, both of us laughing happily. Anna placed a pair of slippers in front of me. It has been so long since you called me that. During those years studying abroad, I thought about you every single day. Thinking back, it has been almost 10 years. I instinctively replied, I thought about you every day too. Anna paused while pouring water. A few seconds of silence passed before a bizarre parrot voice squawked from inside. Think about you every day. Think about you every day. Why did she have a talking parrot? Think about you every day felt a little out of context. Were we even talking about the same thing? Anna touched her ear, and I noticed the tips were already turning red. She pinched the parrot's beak. Shut up. The parrot did not quit. It was obvious Anna spoiled it too much. Shut up, shut up. Think about you every day. Think about you every day. Noah is an idiot. Noah is an idiot. I like you. I like you. The white shirt made her flushed skin even more obvious. What exactly had Anna been teaching this bird over the years? We both sat down, pretending nothing happened. It is too hot. Turn on the AC. Anna tugged at her shirt and turned on the central air. A chill spread from the soles of my feet to the rest of my body. I set my laptop down and opened my academic garbage. Her research focus perfectly aligned with my topic, so getting her advice was ideal. She sat next to me, a faint scent of jasmine drifting over. Anna started reading my paper. As she read, her eyebrows furrowed. Noah, are you submitting this to Jokebook? Is English even your first language? Thank God you and I are the only ones who have seen this. I dried up in silence. Her insults were incredibly refined. I knew my paper would not get much praise, but I did not expect her words to be laced with actual poison. I put my hands together in prayer. Please stop roasting me. Anna actually stopped. She went through it point by point, pointing out the flaws and correcting them. Whenever I looked up at her, she would accurately flick me on the forehead. Stop looking at me. What? Do I have words written on my face? I laughed out loud. Anna, you sound exactly like my overweight high school principal. After an entire afternoon of battling it out, a solid thesis was miraculously born. After wrapping up, I casually mentioned something. You went abroad, got your PhD, and came back a completely different person. Anna pushed her glasses up the bridge of her nose and looked at me with a half smile. You changed too. You never used to talk like that. I froze and asked, talk like what? I was just about to stand up when Anna loosely wrapped her arms around me from behind. Her nose gently brushed against my cheek, and the room fell dead silent. She spoke slowly, her voice acting like a hook. Call me Professor by day, Wifey by night. My mind went completely blank. I repeated the word in a trembling, confused voice. Wifey. Anna let out a soft laugh and naturally replied, Yes, hubby. Her breath drifted past my ear, completely scrambling my thoughts. I slammed my laptop shut, stood up, and spun around. Anna, what are you thinking? Her hands were still resting on the desk, and I was still trapped between her arms. We were face to face, so I had to turn my head away. Anna looked innocent. You were the one who started flirting. She pulled out her phone, opened our chat, and held it right in front of my eyes. Look how naturally you said it. I stared at it, my pupils shrinking to pinpricks. Wifey, give this a harsh review. Okay, wait. The word I clearly meant to type was professor. Dear God, how'd I mess up this badly? Does Amazon constantly tell me I am the luckiest person alive just to mock me? I pushed her phone away. I was too tired. It was a typo. I did not even notice. Anna stood up straight, looking amused by my panicked expression. So it was just a typo. That is incredibly disappointing. I thought you actually wanted me to be your wife. How could someone say something so shameless? Anna sounded genuinely regretful. Do you remember? When we were kids, you used to follow me around and say you're going to marry me when you grew up. Her words instantly brought back the memories. I definitely said things like that. In elementary school, I would always run over after class to watch her play Mario Kart. I bragged to all my classmates that I had a super gorgeous neighbor. I would proudly say, do you guys not know? I think she's going to grow up to be prettier than Zendaya. My desk mate would argue in disgust. Your bias is way too strong. Do you have a crush on her or something? I never denied it. Then I brought all the boys in my class to go look at her. Everyone came out to spectate. After that, Anna refused to play Mario Kart ever again. While all the other boys were harboring little teenage crushes and worrying about their haircuts, my head was entirely filled with thoughts of marrying her. Anna stayed quiet. Was she remembering it too? I blushed and said, I was just a dumb kid back then. I was just joking around. Anna's voice dropped lower. Are you not curious who I was talking about in class that day? I heard you were pretty down after that lecture. If she kept talking, there would be no way to end this day peacefully. Just then, my phone lit up on the desk. Chloe had sent me a message. As the screen lit up, the wallpaper of me and Anna in the same frame was fully displayed. Anna's lips curled upward. I was doomed. I frantically packed my things and bolted. My dad is calling me home for dinner. See you next time. It was already 7 in the evening by the time I got home. I could not eat a single bite of food. I opened our chat, took a screenshot, and posted it on Reddit. Made a typo and called my childhood friend Wifey. What do I do? Waiting online, very urgent. I never expected the post to get so many upvotes and hit the front page. The brothers in the comments did not hold back. She probably already picked out names for your kids. Stop stressing. Let me show you a real clown. The last guy who posted something like this is already married to his childhood friend, and their kid is 3. She definitely likes you. Stop hesitating and go for it. Is she pretty? If she is ugly, just say you got hacked. Guessing the next update will be, thanks bros. We are together now and very happy. I never expected my first viral post to be my chat history with Anna. Chloe already knew about my connection with Anna and kept pestering me for gossip. She called me and asked, how'd it go today? Do not even ask. I am ready to dig a hole and hide in it. Chloe got even more excited. Looks like you need me as your wingman. I will help you win over your childhood crush for free. She explained her grand master plan, and I listened in a daze. Put your hand on your heart and tell me. Do you like her or not? Do you want to date her? You have not dated anyone all these years because you were waiting for her, right? Now that she is back, what are you waiting for? I thought about it for a long time before finally saying the word. I liked her. From the very beginning, I had only ever liked her. I once had a slight crush on another girl, but only because she looked a little bit like Anna. After Chloe interrogated me, I finally understood my own feelings. Chloe rushed me. Then you need to be proactive. You can definitely win her over. Being proactive was something I needed to learn, because the second I saw her, I would blush. I tossed and turned that night. Every time I closed my eyes, my mind went straight to her. That soft hubby echoed like a magic spell, taking up all the space in my brain and making it impossible to think about anything else. I rolled over and my phone buzzed. Anna sent a message. I cannot sleep. Me neither. Noah, what are you thinking about? Follow Chloe's method. This was the moment I needed to be proactive and throw a curveball. I typed on the keyboard, deleted it, and typed again. It took a massive amount of courage to type out those 3 words. Thinking about you. Anna seemed to be struggling on her end too. The typing bubble stayed up for several minutes. I thought she was writing a novel, but it turned out to be just 3 words. Go to sleep. Great. I put her in my heart, and she kicked me into a ditch. I started seeing Anna a lot more often. I would frequently run into her after class. She taught undergrads, and I was a grad student in a different major, so we naturally did not have many chances to cross paths. To spend more time with her, I volunteered to be her teaching assistant. How did you know I was looking for a TA? You got lucky. This position actually pays pretty well. Once I became her TA, I had free reign to enter her office. She would constantly ask me what I ate for the day and if I was eating on time. Sometimes we would sit face to face and work. One time, I pulled an all-nighter and was so exhausted the next day that I fell asleep on the desk while making spreadsheets. I had a dream that was basically a PG-13 version of Spring Break. In the dream, I was jumping for joy. It was absolute paradise. Suddenly, I felt something brush against my face, and I struggled to wake up. When I groggily opened my eyes, I realized her jacket was draped over my shoulders. Sorry, I was too tired and passed out. I will finish the work right now. I was about to get up, but Anna gently pressed my head back down onto the desk. It is fine. Rest for a bit. I felt completely safe and laid back down, but I could not fall back asleep. We always ate at the campus dining hall, but I also cooked in the communal kitchen at my apartment. One afternoon, I felt inspired and decided to show off my skills by making some dessert for Anna. I baked a batch of macarons and brownies, packed them up, and brought them to her. Anna was in her office, grading midterms, aggressively rubbing her temples. I placed a box on her desk. This is for you. Try it. Anna opened it and looked inside. Did you make this specifically for me? I played it cool. I just made extra. She picked up a macaron and took a bite. The expression on her face shifted from pleasant surprise to something complex and indescribable. Is it bad? Anna's expression returned to normal. It is good. Mostly because you made it. I picked one up and took a bite myself. Total disaster. I apparently forgot to add sugar to some of them. Anna finished the one in her hand completely. It is fine. This is the first time you have ever baked for me. I'm going to eat all of them. Even though I was always around her, plenty of guys still tried to make a move. One day, someone took a picture of her talking to a guy at the campus entrance, and the Reddit rumors started up again. They actually looked pretty good together. Handsome guy, beautiful girl. A blessing for my eyes. I think that is a staff member from the college next door. How are they already talking? He's trying to pursue Professor Anna. This guy moves fast. With that kind of action, he will succeed at anything. Damn, look at that physique. Things are heating up. I was supposed to have that body in this life. Chloe looked worried. Noah, you need to step it up. The competition is getting fierce. Looking at those photos definitely pissed me off. Chloe said I was just jealous, which was completely normal. Who would not like a gorgeous girl with a great figure? Falling for her was the easiest thing in the world. At 7 that evening, Anna sent me a message. Save me. Campus in trance. A simple, easy-to-understand distress signal. As a righteous and heroic TA, it was my duty to save the damsel in distress. I grabbed my backpack and sprinted out. When I got to the bus stop by the entrance, I saw the guy practically leaning into Anna. His voice was overly smooth. "Professor Anna, I drove here. I can take you home. You do not seem like someone who hates romance. So why do you keep rejecting me?" The second Anna saw me, it was like she found a lifeline. She waved her hand and called out, "Noah, I'm over here." So this was the kind of rescue she needed. I understood the assignment immediately. When I walked over, the guy looked shocked and annoyed. "What did you just call him?" I stood next to Anna and linked my arm through hers. "I am her boyfriend. Can I help you?" He looked us up and down repeatedly. To make it more convincing, I leaned even closer to Anna. I clearly felt her body stiffen for a second. I looked down and smiled at her. "Babe, I will walk you home next time so you do not get bored on the way." "Okay." Anna grabbed my hand, our warm palms pressing perfectly together. The guy finally gave up. So Professor Anna actually has a boyfriend. I did not believe it before. I could not imagine who would be good enough for you. Well, I wish you both the best. In the blink of an eye, he vanished without a trace. I gave her a bright smile. How was that? Perfect timing, right? When we locked eyes, Anna did not smile, but her ears were red. "If you say things like that, I'm going to take it seriously. I almost believe you were actually my boyfriend just now." I looked down at our hands, which we still had not let go of. "Did you not ask me to pretend to be your boyfriend to bail you out? Did I overact?" Anna nodded. "That is true, but something feels different." She smiled. "Let's head home together." Anna's voice reached my ears, incredibly clear. She said earnestly, "Can we just keep holding hands?" Was I really getting this lucky? We held hands as we got on the same bus, silently agreeing to sit in the very back row. This was the first time I had ever held Anna's hand. I secretly snapped a picture. The bus moved forward, the scenery outside constantly flowing backward, taking in the entire view of the city. I leaned against the window and looked at her. "Do you remember? We used to love riding the bus. Our dream was to just sit quietly on one all day." Anna smiled. "That is why I still take the bus everywhere. When I sit on the bus, I can clear my head and just enjoy the moment. Especially when the weather is nice. It feels like my soul is healing. Unless it is crowded, of course. But this time, my heart was beating so fast. I did not have that peaceful state of mind anymore. Maybe it was because it was nighttime, the person I liked was sitting next to me, and we were holding hands. The lighting in the bus was dim. I stared straight ahead and asked, "Why do you want to keep holding my hand?" Anna said softly, "Because I want to know what it feels like to have such a handsome boyfriend." My brain exploded like a massive firework. I cannot even process what the people around us were saying. "So the person you like is me." After we got off the bus, we walked together for a bit. I had imagined walking under the streetlights with the person I liked countless times. The light had to be a warm yellow. Anna spoke up. "Do you know why I ultimately chose to work at this university?" "Why?" "Because it is close to you, close to home, close to your home." I felt my breathing stop. I never thought Anna took this job just for me. "I want to be with you forever, no matter what the title is." Fireworks went off in the distance. Over the loud booming sounds, I shouted, "Then let's be together forever." Anna carefully confirmed. "So we are officially dating now? What do you think? Is it not obvious enough?" Anna excitedly kissed me on the cheek several times. Her embrace was just as warm as I had imagined. When I told Chloe the news, she was just as hyped as I was. "Look at you. That was fast. You secured the bag easily. Bro, you're eating good. Did you kiss?" I pressed my lips together and nodded. "Damn, you guys are truly each other's first loves. This dynamic is way too pure. Next time, you have to initiate the kiss." Once we made it official, everyone found out Anna had a boyfriend. Word spread like wildfire, and soon the whole campus knew. The Reddit threads were buzzing. "Professor Anna is dating the guy she likes. I heard she liked him for years, and they are childhood friends. I'm so jealous of that kind of love. Which direction do I need to pray to get a girlfriend like that dropping from the sky? Congratulations. You lucky bastard. You better make her happy." Falling in love over time is so much better than modern fast food dating. is a rare treasure. So hard to find. I laughed out loud reading those comments. Anna asked me to go with her to the final lecture of her Aesthetics of Love class. I was confused. Should I really go? Anna held my hand. I feel like this class will be pretty meaningful. They have been wanting to meet you. After she relentlessly begged me, I agreed. I dressed up nicely and nervously walked into the classroom with her. The room immediately erupted into massive applause and cheers. I sat off to the side, feeling shy as I looked at the crowd. For this final class, Anna gave a summary lecture and finished 20 minutes early. Now, I want to share a video with everyone. This is also the first time my boyfriend is seeing it. It is a video I spent 3 years making. I looked up at the projector screen, my heart pounding uncontrollably. Once the video started playing, the room fell completely silent. The opening text read, "Hello, Noah." The video was made up of many short clips. This is my first year doing my PhD in France. Showing you the spring in Paris. You love spring the most, so I know you will love this. Eating your favorite French onion soup alone. It is not bad. I'm going to learn how to make it and cook it for you when I get back. This is summer in France. You must be complaining about the heat right now. Winter is here. The first snow is falling. It is so romantic. I wish you were here. Happy birthday, Noah. You always say you do not look good, but I think you're the most handsome guy I have ever met. Happy 23rd. Happy New Year, Noah. I'm one step closer to coming home to see you. I will set off some fireworks for you here. For 3 years, she recorded so many videos about me. Everything looked so vibrant and full of life. By the time it ended, I was crying like a baby. Anna said earnestly, "For those 3 years, there was never a single day I forgot about you. I did not know what love looked like before, but eventually I just loved you a little more every single day." The students here adored her. After class, everyone dragged us over for photos. Anna and I stood in the middle for a massive group picture. The students stood behind us, making heart shapes with their hands and surrounding us. They teased her. "Professor Anna, remember to send us wedding favors when you get married. We are basically the witnesses to your love story. In my next life, I want to find a professor like this. So beautiful, so pure, and then get a perfect romance. Congrats on getting your man, Professor. So happy for you." A girl with glasses standing nearby asked, "Professor Anna, do you want a boy or a girl in the future?" Anna just smiled. "I love both, but I hope if it is a boy, he looks like him. He would definitely be a very handsome boy." When we got home, I cupped her face and kissed her straight on the lips. Anna froze for a second before following my lead. Both of our kissing skills were pretty amateur. I only let her go when we were both completely out of breath. Anna sat next to me and gently rested her head on my shoulder. I asked, "When you did all of this, did you ever think I might reject you?" Anna gently patted the back of my hand. "I did, so I prepared for the worst. I was ready to just be your friend for the rest of my life. But you idiot, how could I ever be satisfied with just being friends?